work on that. Okay. Good morning, Margaret. Good morning, Cassie. So, where in your body are you stuck? And are there things that you would like to raise the vibration of in your life? Aspects of you or aspects of your life or your relationship, or is there anyone you'd like to dedicate to particularly at this time? All right, so let's go into the brow chakra. Lower back, okay. All right, my intuition and awareness are gifts. Oh no, Margaret banged your head and Cassie would have thought back. Oh, that's not good. We'll plug in some cranial adjustments and some lower back adjustments. All right, my intuition and awareness are gifts. I'm responsible for the love and happiness in my life. My brain functions optimally. I easily cut through any illusion and find the truth. All right, so the attribute of gentleness. Now, sometimes we're not very gentle with ourselves, and I guess it comes in the way we speak, isn't it? The tones that we speak to others, the tones that we speak to ourselves. So our response with gentleness is not an invitation to be a doormat or a people pleaser, but a redirector of energy. It says, I cannot be hurt by your miswielding of power because I know who I am. So I think that's very important, that when people are throwing rocks at us, we don't have to catch them or let them hit us, but we can be aware that they're throwing rocks because they're not okay themselves. All right, my words are spoken carefully and with gentleness at work and at home. I no longer need to criticize others to make myself feel good. I see the other person's point of view and respect their opinions. Okay, let's go into the sacral chakra. All right, my relationships bring me pleasure. I'm entitled to happiness, joy, and light in my life always. I have the power to choose my reaction to any situation. I'm whole. Let's go into the heart chakra now. And an oil comes up, and that's sandalwood. All right, sandalwood assists in quieting the mind so that individuals may hear the subtle voice of the spirit. It raises them into higher levels of consciousness. So I guess this is right on topic, isn't it? We're wanting to be raised up to a rock higher than I. Sandalwood assists one in reaching beyond their current confines and belief systems. For those who are ready to leave behind attachment to fame, wealth, and the need for acceptance, sandalwood teaches true humility, devotion, and love for the divine. There's a little note here. This is under sandalwood from the Essential Emotions book. And they said there are several species of sandalwood, both Hawaiian and Indian sandalwood, expand the sixth chakra, the brow chakra. So Hawaiian is slightly more supportive to the upper chakra centers, while Indian promotes slightly deeper and more ancient grounding in the lower chakras. They're both excellent oils for meditation and spiritual practices. So you might want to put your sandalwood in the diffuser, or put a little drop on your head maybe, or on your wrist that you can smell, so that you can help make your connection, support your connection. All right, so now we're getting into the throat chakra. All right, it's the right time to express the best of who I am now. I love and trust my creative gifts. I'm confident in the healing power of love to open my throat for greater expression. I acknowledge my unique set of superpowers. So you all have your own superpowers. Okay. Right. I can communicate all sides of an issue. And I think that's really important, even though we may not agree with another side, that we can communicate it and express to a person, well, is this how you feel? Or, is this a summary of it? Is really great. All right, I'm releasing all the anger locked inside and recycling it into love and light. I dissolve conflict and create peace. I create positive thoughts and actions. I'm consciously allowing life to flow easily. All right, so now The value of trust. So we have to trust in the divine. We have to trust that we're being lifted up. And even though what we're going through right now might be really hard and horrible, it probably means that whatever's being presented is what is in the way of us taking the next step up. All right. I trust the difficulties in my life have been for my highest good. And often we don't like the difficulties that we've been through, but often we can later look back and say, oh, yes, that's when I had the most growth and learning. All right, so some generational baggage on trust, mum's side of the family, mum's dad, and the women. So 17 generations of women. All right, now we're going into the ninth chakra, which is above the crown chakra, the lunar chakra. Sleep is coming up here, sleep problems. And spikenard oil. So spikenard oil is the oil of gratitude, and often it can be hard when you feel hurt or you don't feel okay to go to gratitude. It really can be hard. But I guess there was a joke about I've got some good old sleep issues, yeah. About what if you only had the things that you were grateful for yesterday? So, like running water, hot water, a car that drives, all those things that we do have that are wonderful, we often can forget. Right, spikenard encourages the soul to surrender and accept life exactly as it is. It invites individuals to let go and find an appreciation for all of life's experiences. All right, now to go with that is immortelle or soluble, I think we call it here, which is a beautiful oil. It's the oil of spiritual insight. Oh, Cassie says, ditto, Margaret, with sleep. Right, immortelle offers grace and comfort when one feels discouraged or distressed. This blend can assist individuals in transcending the darkness, pain, and stress of life. It offers support in raising levels of consciousness and preparing individuals for new heights of spiritual transformation, which is what we're after, isn't it? And these difficult experiences that we're experiencing right now are part of growing, part of, being more of who we are. So again, this one is a beautiful face serum as well, but you could put it like on your crown or your forehead or on your wrist or over your throat or your heart. And it has frankincense in it and sandalwood, lavender, myrrh, helichrysum and rose. So all very powerful oils. You might also use it when you're going through like the dark night of the soul. And sometimes that happens in the middle of the night, where there are things that we're having trouble processing or dealing with, and you might feel that you're not coping. And I know at times when I haven't been able to sleep or I've been very stressed, I've got up in the night and oiled myself. and then I can go to sleep afterwards and relax. All right, I know why I'm here and willingly share my gifts and talents with the world. I have a sound and rejuvenating sleep and awake refreshed and energetic. All right, so some generational baggage from dad's side of the family and the men. Oh, Margaret's mentioned missing my oils, I only have certain ones with me. Yeah, I know. I used to like to take all of them with me. All right, back into the brow chakra. And I think I need to do this too, probably we need a notepad and paper by the side of the bed, because sometimes when we don't sleep, we will receive inspiration and things that we need to action or dwell on or ponder over. So maybe having a notepad there ready in case. All right, I'm secure in receiving my information. I'm releasing all the energy connected to pain so I can create love and joy. I'm safe to share my emotions because often we do need to express how we're feeling and let those emotions out. And often physical movement helps. Um, you could put yourself in the sauna or two, and as you sweat out some of the impurities, you can also be pondering on a particular aspect of your life. I gratefully hold on to all the loving memories. I easily release all outside influences not in harmony with my highest and greatest good. I'm confident in my intelligence. I'm releasing DNA patterns that block my reasoning ability. I easily change when it is for the highest good. I like that one. Good morning, Roz. Middle finger right hand keeps being stiff only when I'm in bed and mainly when I wake in the morning or during the night. All right. So if you've got that book, Secret Language of Your Body, we can look up hands. There we go, right hand, middle finger. All right, so this is from Ina Siegel's book. Connects with personal power and the ability to deal with many of life's challenges. Holds the key to learning how to take personal responsibility. Problems with weight gain that masks emotional pain, sadness, anger, fear, and resentment. Feeling out of control, exhausted, drained, and confused. Oh, hi, Nikki. Okay, so the middle finger also represents the solar plexus chakra. So this is from Mina Siegel's book. She said to release negative or dense energy and emotions from each finger, close your eyes and imagine that there's a fire in front of you. Using the fingers or the other hand, gently pull out any dense issues out of the finger you are focusing on and place the negativity, which may look like grey smoke, chains, or weeds, into the flame. You may then use the colours related to that specific finger to help regenerate the flow of energy. So the yellow for that finger. And sometimes we just want to be rude to life. All right, a bit more in the throat chakra. All right, out of control with money. All right, I don't want to hear all the conflict and arguing. I am powerful within my family. I'm creating resolution in my communicating with others. I'm accessing the divine language that was spoken to me before this life. I really like that one. And I think that, like, lifting you to a higher ground, we really are called to lift ourselves. All right, I allow others to experience their own emotions. I create positive thoughts and actions. Making choices and decisions gets easier every day. Stuff stuck in our mind. Okay, loss of mental mobility. So we're getting a bit stuck in our thinking. Some generational baggage on that from mum's mum and the women. Lots of generations, 90 something. Good morning, Julie. So we're talking about raising ourselves higher by God's help. So is there energy stuck in your body anywhere that you would like to clear? Any parts complaining? And Ros will just plug in a little bit of PDTR on the muscles in your finger as well. All right, I'm worthy of divine connection regardless. I guess just as any parent always wants to hear their kid, our Heavenly Mother and Father always want to hear about us and love us. All right, so lower back for Julie. Thanks, Julie. All right, I'm connected to my earth family and my heavenly family. Julie mentioned mine feeling a bit cloudy too, yes. All right, my electrical circuitry and brain chemistry work in harmony for my highest good. Okay, so lung meridian comes up. Feeling defensive. So what are you feeling defensive about? And also queen-like. So sometimes we want people to do things the way that we think they should, and you're probably right, but people have to get there in their own time, isn't it? All right, something we're eating contributing to the brain fog. So often the biggest enemy is sugar or processed carbs. Uh, they feed like the bad bacteria in our gut, and if our gut isn't okay, our mind's not okay. And that can also lead to increased inflammation in parts of our body as well. Right, underlying virus in the lungs. Again, that feeling of defensiveness, which certainly has been promoted in the last couple of years, that we've been divided and conquered. So I guess it comes back to us remembering who our boss is and having that connection to the divine, because if we receive our instructions directly from above, we will always be led in the right way for us and for our family. All right, back into the throat chakra. All right, I speak my truth. What's your truth? I substitute love, joy, and peace for the old habits of addictions and abuse. Everything I do is an expression of love. And even if we think about like showing love to our body, I love and trust my creative gifts. I express myself easily and with courage. Margaret says, I show love to my body, I feed it. Beautiful. I hope you're feeding it the best you can feed it. The healthiest, the most colourful food that you can eat. We're supposed to eat a rainbow, so we get lots and lots of antioxidants. And I guess if we think about, I forget what they called it, but there was a lady that spoke at doTERRA once, and she talked about putting oils lovingly on her body every day, and it was like an emotional dressing of herself. So it's like, I guess that's a way to show love to yourself, isn't it? By what you put on, even what you wear, what you think, it's like your attitude that you put on as well is also, I guess, how you show love to your body. All right, hooks in our aura. Sometimes people latch onto us in an unhealthy way. Mouths from the past. All right. So that's people being a bit lazy, using you as their light connection instead of getting their own. All right. I'm aware in every moment. Right. My thoughts are motivated by unconditional love and compassion. So if we think about too how we've thought and the things that we've kind of taken on, maybe that we couldn't process, often are carried within the body. And sometimes it's carried in our weight, or sometimes it's carried in our pain, or sometimes it's carried in our digestive system or our brain. So it's like um, allowing that to leave. My body is learning to function in balance. All right, a few more feelings hiding in the lower back. Hurts where love is concerned. So sometimes the people who love us are the most able to hurt us. Also grid lines, horizontal lines in the back. Great. Okay, so just by way of announcement, I've got an Energy Works this week, Thursday, Friday and Saturday. So if you want to come and learn energy, we still have a spot available. If you have learnt before and you like to have a revision or a practice, it's like $135 a day for a refresher. If you've not done it before, it's $750 for the 3 days, and we feed you and take care of you. All right, and Just checking our next get-together. Get-togethers are just like a little bit of socialising with like-minded people. Yeah, the 24th of June is the next one. All right. And anyway, thank you for those that jumped on the call today, and thank you for those that support and encourage me. Hoping I can give that back to you, and that you can use perhaps some of the oils that came up today, particularly the sandalwood and the immortelle or the salubelle. They're beautiful oils that will help lift you. And we'll just plug it in for those that don't have it right now. So big breath in and out. Great. Well, thank you, and enjoy your day.